Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back. All right, it is Monday, the 2nd of November. Let's see what's happening for today. This is a general reading. I want to thank you all for your subscriptions, your loyalty. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, so this is a general reading for November 2nd, 2020. Okay, let's begin. All right, so, I love it. The Five of Swords is reversed. Oh my God, thank you, right? No more fighting, no more negative thinking, right? Trying to get out of our head, seeing the situation now from higher ground, because we really are. When this is reversed, we're like, listen, this is the depiction of, what were you worrying about? That kind of thing. It wasn't, everything works out, so why worry? Why fight, a battle that doesn't need to be fought? That's what I heard. Okay? So, all right. So these came out sideways, as you can see. So I'm going to take them like this. And we have the Page of Cups reversed. So we're looking at, right, no fighting and, no love. No love to give. It's not like we don't have love to give. That's not true. It's just in the situation that we're dealing with right here today. We put down the swords. We're not thinking negative. We're just not interested, so to speak, right? It's not that there's no love. It's just not, right? Right now, it's kind of like the waters are becoming calm again. The King of Wands is, the creative king of his castle, right? So he has put down his swords and he realizes, right, that, in order to give love, it's just about not being so defensive, not being so worried about how the outcome is going to be, and taking a different approach. I think that this king finally realized that fighting is not the answer, that if someone is or isn't going to be, to be loving with them, it's not that there's anything else except it is what it is, right? I'm not going to say no gain, no loss, because that's not how I feel. When I got this card, it's the Three of Pentacles, right? So we have this king, right, who's smack dab, not yet in the middle. I'm going to get one more here to see what this means. But it's just really and truly, this is giving up in every aspect. Leo, Aries, Sag, okay? Just to give up. I give up. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm not going to exude any more energy into a situation that clearly cannot grow. So I have to come to that realization. And as I've been sitting here fighting with myself or others, right, about it, it's not only it's exhausting, it took your energy, and I'm not putting any more time in it. Because you know the outcome. You know the truth. Exactly. Someone got truth told. And this is what this time is all about. It's all about learning the truth. And it's not about people lying. That's not it. I mean, for some, they just had to explain the situation so that we get the bigger picture, right? The eagle sees the bigger picture. The hawk sees the bigger picture. With this is a much younger Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That doesn't mean that they're dealing with them. Some of you may, right? Not everyone. Let's see what else. Oh, look at that. King came out. So we have two kings with a page, right? So I'm not really sure if this is a right. Who gets her, right? I mean, that's her, right? I'm not feeling that, actually. What I am feeling is I'm feeling that we are now emotionally very, very certain. I feel this is a one energy, that I've done the best that I could. I'm moving on. The truth's been told to me. You know, I'm transforming. So this transformation, because with the dragonfly, you know, after like everything was laid out on the table, you know, and the realization has finally hit someone that, you know, this is not going to work. And instead of arguing and being petty about it, someone got from the page to the king status, which is, okay, they just grew up really quick. So what did they get? They got a shot of either their own medicine, right? Exactly. Or they realized that there was no real future with someone who, you know, who's not going to put in the time and effort. And it's just, it is what it is. So now the scales are balanced. Now we understand that this tower moment had to happen. All right. And the only card, other than these now, right, on the bottom, that came out upright is this. And this is the tell-all. And it's not a bad tell-all, like I said. It's not that someone was lying. It was just like, listen, there's no way this can continue, whether it's 3 people or it's not. It's right here, 3 of coins. If it is 3 people, then someone had to go. If it's not 3 people, it's just it could be both. I'm not putting my energy into something that's just not going to grow, it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't mean that it has to be, oh my God, I'm with someone that has dating others, you know, oh my God, why? Well, that's not the situation here. This is someone saying, I don't want to put my time and effort anymore, and I don't want to fight about this because someone's just not interested in that to that degree. Be it a third party, whatever, which, anyway, the tower came tumbling down, and that's how universe had to set the score, right? We know that, don't we? Universe sets the tone. Is this can't continue. And now it's time to walk a new path, right? You got to someone grew up out of this situation. It's kind of like they finally got it, you know? And now someone is saying, okay, well, I guess it's time I just take my time and start over, but someone's not happy about it. But they are gonna start over, wherever that means, and how that shows up. Because yeah, there was an ending for sure. I've had this reading a lot, right? We've had the remnants of cycles closing, because that's what the time is. All the planets being aligned to tell people who are in relationships or partnerships of any kind, be it love or work, that these, there are some that are karmic, that are ending, that need to just be cut loose. You have to. When you really love someone, and I'm going to say it because it's true, when you really love someone, and let's just say it's a third party thing, right? If you really love someone, you will cut them free. If you are the one in a third party, you're the married one or whatever, you will cut them free, because that's what true love, and that's what loving someone really is about. It's about, you know what? I cannot hold you back. That's what real love is. I should not hold you back. That wouldn't be fair to hold you back. I'm going to move these cards. Okay? It wouldn't be fair to hold someone back, as difficult as it is to say goodbye. If you really love someone, you will set them free. And that is the harsh truth, but it is the truth. All right, let's get 3 cards here, because this was like very specific reading for oh so many. I'm not kidding. The tides have turned. The universe is saying there's no more karmic. The karmic cycles have completed. We're on we've turned the page, guys. The door's open for people to literally believe that they deserve better if they're in situations where there's no growth. And this is the realization. And, this is not about history and how long you've known someone. This is about caring and loving and showing that by setting people free, that, the connection's just not able to grow, not able to, we all have to surrender. And that's really what that is. It's a let go, right? What's surrender? I let go. I take my hands off the wheel. Not that you don't love someone any less, and not that someone doesn't love you any less. It's just, it was karmic. This was a lesson to be had, to be learned. And it was a big one. Why? Because, well, all karmics are not easy. But this one is a big one because we're dealing with a cycle that is closing out, that came, it's been not just a 2018, what happened then, it's all the way back to 1998, 97. It's a 30-year cycle or so, some craziness. There's the tower, right? So it's a cycle that has been now closed out after like a decade. Or for some, more than that. It depends. The universe. The universe stepped in. The tower came in, and people had to surrender, whether they liked it or not. The cards just told the whole story here. The universe stepped in and took care of what needed to take place, what needed to come to an end. And history has nothing to do with karma, right? I'm going to take my Rumi card. Let's take a Rumi card because they're my faves. For the karmic cycles ending, for all those who are suffering from a release of a long history of, look at that, the right choice, right? We're not going to take it. Not right now. We're just going to wait to see what, this is what universe wants to let everyone know about the loss of someone who they love dearly. They've had probably history together, and it's death. it's starting over. Right? The beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. That's what this is. So I don't, how many more cards do we need to tell us that this is what we are all, not all, but many who were in karmic cycles that were not serving one's highest good. And you must release. When you really love someone, you release them from that. Some people are ascending into a higher vibration and others are not. I mean, that's just the reality. It's not about who did what to who. It's just people are, karmic cycles close because one grows and one may not grow as quickly. That's all it is. Okay? All right. I want to keep going because we're doing so good on time, right? All right. But anyways, I wish you a very blessed day. I will see you tomorrow. And if you do need me for anything, just text me. Thanks. Bye.